a server.
What's good? This is Ancient Persia, coming to you live and direct from Norfolk, Virginia, 757, aka DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. You know, we're all connected, and the list goes on. Anyway, tonight I'm going to bring to you quality music, some wisdom, recording process, jazzy sounds from the city, right here on the East Coast. It's like an oasis from Maine to Florida. We got everything. We got everything you want. So, in regards to the wisdom, it's been a minute since I've come to you. A lot of people held me back. They know who they are. Don't need to get into that. But a state of mind, it's all about your state of mind. You must be able to think clear to do anything. You cannot focus until you have cleared your mind. And, you know, you want to have a positive mind with positive thoughts. Because if you got people or outside forces, mental or physical or whatever, that's clouding the vision, it's hard to get anywhere. It's hard to do anything. So, for all my people out there, get your state of mind right. Find your position in life, your talent. Find yourself. Find your tradition, your culture. And this will all help in getting your state of mind where it needs to be. It's all right here. And without that, you can't do nothing. So, moving along, I want to say, you know, I'm happy to be here. Almost 2020. And I'm happy to be alive. I've got rid of that negative energy holding me back. So hopefully going forward, I will be able to bring more material to the table and continue the legacy that I have created so far. And that's basically a young Persian growing up in Norfolk, Virginia. I was born in the 80s, but really I'm thousands of years old in my heart. So I bring that to the table, and I like to bring inspiration and guidance to my young Persian people in the United States and worldwide, and not just Persians. Hopefully I can be a good influence to all people through this jazzy hip-hop sound. That's right. The Technique 1200s, the vinyl, all of that good stuff. Digging in the crates for those gems. So, moving along on that note, future episode we're going to go to the vinyl room and We're going to dig in the crates and things of that nature. But the most important thing on this episode is state of mind. Gotta get your state of mind right. Find your place in life. Find your destiny. Find your mission. And if it's not positive, it's nothing. So, I'm not going to talk about the present day and the way society is going, especially in regards to hip-hop music. It's really going south. And I'm not talking about the direction or geographic area. I'm talking about the quality of hip-hop, mainstream. If they want to call it hip-hop, it's not boom bap. But I'm not going to focus on that. I'm not going to focus on no political group. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to focus on positive things. And one in particular is, the jazzy hip-hop and ancient Persia. So, peace to all my peoples that held me down all over the years. And I really appreciate that. Much love and respect. And this goes all up and down the East Coast, from Maine to Florida. They show Persia love, and I really appreciate that. So, let's go ahead and get into this track. And we got the blue microphone. We got the Pioneer mixer, Technique 1200s. Let's do this. Somewhere between space and time, I entered the rhyme. 675 BC the time. This is how I do. I 64 thumping that Mr. Voodoo. That natural E, I got that natural P, which stands for Persia. Only if someone heard ya, spitting from the mountaintop, posted north for VA with the knot. But it's not all about the money. A lot of VA cats are funny. Real hip-hop, they think you're a dummy. But I'm far from that, I'm the original cat. Been here since the 80s, running around ODU looking for the ladies. With the red dress, rocking the ill headdress. Maybe a rag, maybe a turban, how about a crown? Me and Davion, we all around. The 757 always knew where was heaven. While we walking through hell, ocean view where we dwell. Sometimes it's hard to see the bigger picture. I write my own literature with the gold-plated pen. Thoughts from my mind, I let you see within. If I was talking, say it from the heart. All the talking is useless. That's right. Picture myself at an oasis, listening to Shabazz places, the many faces of death in the valley. Ancient Persia, I hit you like a grand finale. Baba Shah Zodeh, un sadai abe, to un zehnet munde. Posted with a princess named Yegarneh. But this is how it has to be. Visualizing a detailed destiny. I'm the one to be, the chosen, then woven. From the fabric of time, come to my fire temple. This is all mine, made from the clay or made from the stone. Wine cup shaped like a cone. Our technique is simple yet complex. 5000 BC, could've told me what's next. Maybe the Fertile Crescent, maybe the fall of the most magnificent palace south of the country, Shiraz. 3,000 years later, the grass is still green, the water is still clean. 20 miles of aqueduct. I take my cup and dip it in, keyboard in my hand, let the thoughts begin.
The picture I paint, gun smokes and bugs, bad strokes, a lot of death strokes, brushes with fate.
Why would I mention a negative thought when I dwell in positivity? The connectivity to the past, this history will outlast any single person except me. South Florida is where I be. I came from Persia, not because I chose. Now I rock the Nautica clothes. I arose, now I'm at the top. I used to be posted at the mountaintop, then I went straight to the bottom, also known as Park Place, where there's no such ace in the hole, just a lifeline hanging from a string of thread. So many ways I could have ended up dead. Now I'm here 2020, watching the next space journey to Mars or to the moon. Gather my thoughts as I consume the lamb, the wine, with plenty of fresh bread instead. An ocean view, you left the ones close to you. You left the ones close to you.
If I don't say it from the heart, all the talking is useless.
That's right. If I don't say it from the heart, all this talking is useless. Alright, that's about it for tonight. Another Persian story. I bring to you nothing but that reality. No fakeness. Nothing but good, honest, hard-working people putting in work on a regular basis. That pursuit of happiness. This is the wisdom that Persia brings. Ancient. Focusing on the past. So, moving along, as far as the recording process, I personally rock the blue microphone, the Spark. I might step it up. Coming up soon. And I got the Pioneer DJ MS9 mixer. I got Technique 1200s. I got Shure M44-7 needles with cartridge. Rocking the AMD FX 6 core Windows PC 45-inch LED monitor. I got JBL 8 inches over here studio monitors. You can't see them. This is what the ancient Persia rock with right here in Norfolk, Virginia. This is my studio, and this is how I do. So you know, I try to have some kind of quality going on. I got monster cable. I got a monster surge protector power filter. You know, I got Persian rug. It's my family made that, so you know, I keep it real. That's how I do. For those of you who can relate. As far as this track, my man Davion made the beat for me. Peace to Davion. You know, I got Natural E. I'm cutting up the vinyl for the hook. The track is a little short. I usually do 10-15 minute tracks. This is a 4-minute track. It's all good. Get a lot of inspiration from Natural E. You know, talk about Shabazz places. I got Diggable Planets vinyl. But the 12s I have didn't match with the beat, so until next time. Yeah, what else is going on? You know, we got a Logitech keyboard with the mouse. on it. Definitely a big help. A lot of things going on over here. But the main thing is to block out the whackness. There's a lot of whackness out there. And they hold you back. I'm rocking the Nikes. These are my inside kicks. For those of you who's asking. Never wore these outside. Take your shoes off when you go to the crib, especially in the studio. You know, leave the dirt outside. Keep your castle clean. Those are my recommendations to everybody. Leave the dirt outside. That's right. Yeah, my floor is so clean I can put my face on it. So, how clean is your floor? Ask yourself. I think that's about it for tonight. So, stay tuned until next episode. Show me love in the comments. Like the video. Subscribe Ancient Persia. You know, I'm starting a new channel. I'm not king anymore. I'm ancient. Because, you know, king, it means dictator. And the last thing people want these days is a dictator. I don't rule nobody. I just inspire people. So, you know, I used to be a king 5,000 years ago. You know, I used to, you know, sit at the gate of all nations and rule and keep people together, but I don't rule anymore. So, you know, all people are free, you know, as long as we don't break the laws, it's all good. You know, I got no hate for nobody. I wish no ill will to nobody. I hope they do the same for me. I'm at peace. I wish the world be at peace. And this is how Ancient Persia do in 2020. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight on this episode. Hopefully catch me next week. Much love. For the office.